Just 1 minute. Chief, what do you make when you go in and speak, right? So that it now recorded nothing before, right? Good. Yeah. Yeah. Iris, talk to me there. What the Iris? The anthem.
Please take your seat. His Excellency
Go back
President
halfway.
of the
Go halfway now.
Republic
Go,
of Guyana,
go halfway.
Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, officials from the Ministry of Agriculture, more importantly graduates from the University of Guyana and the Guyana School of Agriculture. Good morning. Good morning. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to this special interaction with His Excellency this morning. On your behalf, I want to welcome our President to this forum, and I just want to say that young people today form a very important group in the agricultural sector in our country. And all of us who are here must applaud His Excellency for his idea in bringing young people to the fore, in bringing young people into this important activity in agriculture. And you today has a very important role to play in the development of our agriculture sector. 4 years ago, we had a very low number of young people who were involved in agriculture. Today, we have almost 23% of young people make up the agriculture sector. And that's a plus for us. You should give yourself a round of applause for that and the idea of His Excellency the President. So this morning's activity, as the President
Oh, shit.
asked us to do, to bring
Listen to
together
the mic there.
those graduates from the university.
And his team from the Ministry of Agriculture for the exceptional work that they're doing in the Ministry of Agriculture. I think the type of investment we are making is bringing the returns and giving us the outcomes, primarily because of the energy, because of the focus, and the hard work of the Minister and his team at the Ministry of Agriculture and all the other agencies in the Ministry of Agriculture. And I want us to applaud the work that the agricultural sector is doing. I also want to applaud the work that our farmers, our young people are doing. Our farmers are engaged in agriculture like never before. But more importantly, understanding the realities of climate change, understanding that we have to be more scientific in our approach to agriculture, understanding that if we are to bring women and young people into agriculture, we have to make it more interesting, we have to make it more innovative, we have to make it more practical, And we have to create an environment that is conducive for young people and women. And in bringing young people and women in agriculture and bringing innovation and resilience, we still have to be competitive and viable. So we are working, we've been working on a number of programs through which we increase yield, increase productivity, diversify our cropping system, expand our production base, introduce new forms of crops, all aimed at improving our competitiveness, increasing our yield, and expanding our market share, whilst at the same time reducing our imports. And this is important. We have to look at crops that allows us to reduce that import. We also have a lot of foreign direct investment in agriculture now. So whilst we're doing this, we also have the major investment in grains, corn, soya, expansion of rice, black eye, red beans. Now we have to do serious expansion in poultry production. And this is what we want to talk to you about. We are engaging the banks now. I asked the minister to bring together the latest graduates from the University of Guyana, the Guyana School of Agriculture, and anyone who came out of an agricultural education program. I think he told me we have about 140 plus persons like those. We want to engage these persons, and we want to bring you together under the Agriculture Innovation Entrepreneurship Program. And under the Agriculture Innovation Entrepreneurship Program, we want to build agro businesses. We don't only want you to get a job. We want you to eventually own your own agri-business that takes you beyond an employee, that gives you the opportunity at owning your business and being a part of this great growth of our agricultural sector. And that is the discourse that we want to have with you today. However, we know that capital is might be a challenge. So we want to bring you together under three categories. One, we have three programs. And across the country today, under this program, we have been able to support more than 1,500 entrepreneurs, agricultural entrepreneurs, all over the country. We have been able to support more than 1,500 agricultural entrepreneurs, mainly young people. And what is more beautiful about it is that a high percentage of that, more than 35% of that, are women in the agricultural system. And this is something I think that is a model for us here in Guyana that we can share with the rest of the world. So what are we going to do? We have, for example, I said, the opportunity of expanding our poultry production, because the growth in demand for poultry product is exceeding our production quite often. So we have to get more investment in the poultry industry. But we also have to do it in a more modern, scientific way that is attractive to young people. So one of the things that we are going to do on this farm and farms in other regions is to have what we call the tunnel house approach to poultry farming. When you look at the numbers, one of the tunnel house with 35,000 chickens, it becomes very competitive and very profitable. So we're going to divide the young people here into categories. Some will be in the poultry industry. So you're not only going to use your theoretical knowledge to manage and to ensure, because you're supposed to do it better, because you'll be trained for this. But at the same time, we're going to apply theory with practice, merge the two, and create business opportunity for you. So at the end of it, you earn, you build capital, and then you could go off on your own like you've seen here. Many of the persons came on the Shade House program, they earned, They build capital and they've gone on their own. And when they go on their own, we also support you. So that is one program. The second program that we have is the aquaculture program in Anvawa. So we want to train persons who are more interested in aquaculture, the prawns production. You're going to also be on this program. So the Minister of Agriculture, the Ministry of Agriculture will sit with you and we will go through these programs with you. So to do three things. One, bring your theory into practice, transfer the theory into results, give you the opportunity to earn, build capital formation. Then we're going to help you with the banks also, so that we can create entrepreneurs, agro-businesses, agri-businesses. That is what we want. We want to lift you at a higher level. And that is what the Ministry of Agriculture will be discussing with you. But the third plan that I want to discuss with you too is that very soon, for the first time, we're going to do a very structured regional plan in which we're going to convert 100 acres of land into modern farmsteads. What I mean by modern farmsteads, historically, a farmstead might be on 5 acres of land or 2 acres of land, and you'll have animals, you'll have the farmhouse. What we're going to do is a joint project between the Ministry of Agriculture, the Ministry of Housing and Lands and Survey. We're taking 100 acres of land on the Linden-Soosdijk Highway. We're going to give, the Ministry of Housing is going to do the low-income housing, and then we're going to put the shade houses at the back of these houses that gives you consistent production, resilient, and can combat some of the effects of climate change so that we don't lose production. And then we link the production from the, so we're targeting at least 500 farmsteads. And we're going to link the production from these 500 farmsteads to a market so that we're doing it at scale. So that is another program we want to start within 6 weeks. We're hoping to start that program. So some of you will also be deployed on that program. And this program will target the improvement of life for single mothers, single parents especially, so that they can have also an opportunity. When we look at the numbers, in one of these farmsteads, that shade house in the immediate term will give them back the resources to repay a loan and give them additional money in their household income. But the design of the farmstead is completely different. It is a medium-sized house lot with the shade house at the back, with the home in front, and in the front yard we are putting permanent crops like breadfruit, like coconut, so that in the long term, in 3 years, three years in term of coconut, and 5 years for breadfruit. What we hope to achieve, avocados is another thing we're looking to do. So we're giving you also the long-term crops. And these are crops that carry a high value and add to income, especially among single mothers who need that economic boost, whilst at the same time satisfying their housing demand and giving them an opportunity for a higher quality of life and a more prosperous life. So today, I am so pleased to tell you, young people, that under this program, you have a great opportunity. You have an opportunity, and that is what you're trained for. I don't think you believe you went to the University of Guyana, did agriculture to come out and put on a tie and just walk around. It is to create opportunity. It is to create and build productivity. It is to help to apply your knowledge in advancing farming, using technology, advancing the way we do things. So today, I just wanted to join the minister and his team in talking to you. They're going to stay on with you, and they're going to work with you, get the skills level, and within 2 weeks, we want all of you to be deployed along the different projects that we are planning. So I want to say to you to make use of this opportunity. We are very pleased to be able to do this with you, and we want you to have the best possible future. And food security, productivity, agriculture is an important part of the diversification and the vision in building a stronger, more resilient, sustainable, diversified economy in our country. I thank all of you for being here, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, and your people for His Excellency direction that he wants to empower you. And gone are the days when you go and you study and have a degree or a diploma and then you go into the career level. The President just wants to empower you, wants you to be entrepreneur.
Terrible.
So we will continue with discussion this morning and plan the various programs. At present, the 3 programs, poultry, aquaculture, and the planning the 100 acres in modern farmstead. And we will divide the groups into the various groups so that we can continue the planning. Yes, as I said before, because the President has an announcement, we will now continue to discuss before he leaves us. But we will continue on the program, the 3 programs that the President spoke about just now. Yes, ma'am.
Some of us here who have graduated GSA are very concerned because we had applied for the public ministry scholarship and we obtained those scholarships. And from in my case, 3 years now, after graduating, I have never received a call on placement or to update me on anything. And every call that I make, they always say we do not have information on that.
So don't worry about that. That is what I'm talking to you about now. You don't have to, this thing about historical things that you have to be placed in an office, we gone past that. So I'm telling you now that the program that we're discussing with you is where we want to work on placing you so that you can work in a program that gives you an opportunity to build your life and create opportunities for you. All right? So that is what, no, let's move on. I'm not dealing with the placement issue. I am dealing now with opportunities, and that is what I'm here to deal with. Giving young people an opportunity to, and this is part, if you're concerned about your contract with PSM for a scholarship, you don't have to worry about that, because this program is part of that. And remember, I want you guys to come also prepared for this program. This program can make great transformation in your life. But you also, in being prepared for the program and wanting this transformation, you must also have the right approach, because the right approach is what makes you successful too. All right? You got to come to the program wanting this program to work for you, understanding that this program will not only give you an income, it will not only give you an opportunity to build capital, but the objective of this program is to make all of you entrepreneurs, agribusiness entrepreneurs, to give you a bigger shot and a higher shot as to the opportunities in the economy. I want you to remember that. And we are going to support that. That is what we want to support, okay?
Thanks. So, the 3 programs that were outlined by the President, we will discuss that. We will start it immediately as President. Within 2 weeks, we must get these programs.
And this is because of interest. We want to ensure that we are matching opportunity with interest. Those who have an interest in aquaculture, poultry, the hydroponics, and those who don't have any interest in business or are advancing in the agribusiness entrepreneurship area, and you just want to be placed, all well and good. We can just place you in the homestead program that we're doing. But that is your decision. My job and the government job is to create the best opportunities for you in your future. You have to decide how you make use of that opportunity. All right? For those persons who would just like to be placed, put your names on a list, and we will place you also. Okay? If that is what you believe will give you the best shot, I support that. I support everyone's dream and aspiration. Everyone's dream and aspiration. We want the best for you. We want to work with you. But do not worry about the contractual obligation to PSM. That will be taken care of under this program also. They have nothing to do with placing you here. But you're not in breach of anything if you're working on this program. Put it that way. The governments and the agencies are working in a coordinated way, right? If that is your worry. That is your worry? So don't worry about that then, right? So I want to see you smiling, so don't worry about that. All right, good. Thank you.
So then,
I have to go to a very important meeting to discuss more opportunities for young people in the area of technology. So I'm going to be back with you in about 4 weeks when you guys are placed. As I said, we want to expedite the type of opportunity. This whole area here is an area dedicated. This entire 100 acres dedicated to scientific farming. We have a lot of young people, a lot of people engaged here. So, for example, we had an onion experiment. We have shade houses now that are dedicated to the St. Lucian market. We have one of the largest hydroponic house in the entire Caribbean, more than 100,000 plants in that one area. Historically, you would need 10 acres, 15 acres for that. One facility, 100,000 plants. Yes, we have a specific pepper farm that is serving the St. Lucian market when we'll start exporting. Next week, the forest export, the forest harvest and export will come from there for the St. Lucian market. So a lot is going on right here, and this is what we want you to get involved in. These shade houses, most of the hotels in Guyana, they get their, yes, and we have aquaculture too. So, for example, if 3 or 4 of you are interested in aquaculture, I'll give you a simple example. We have the marine cage program. We will look even on the coast to see where we can apply those cage, give you guys the opportunity to earn from it. We have tambiki, which is a very high value fish. So these are all opportunities for you, right? Do not limit yourself with a thinking that you should be behind a desk. Let me say that. Do not limit yourself with a thinking that you can be a major supplier, major business owner 2-3 years down the road. Okay? Thank you very much.
let's thank the President for his presentation to launch this program, and we'll continue in a couple of minutes to continue this meeting.
Position yourself. Yeah, position yourself. and take a walk. Get in and take a walk. Derek, you got to talk to me about the play this week. We go up in front of it. Go up inside the shade house. Go inside the shade house. Go inside the shade house. Oh, fuck the bus for you. Catch the crap chicken. Yes. Easier said than done, bro. You walk more from me. Derek, switch. This is how we're doing right now. When we from present, we are going to shoot in place after the open shoot. Like plants and then take it over down. Or shoot present. This is the register.